Imagine waking up to find yourself in a still room, the faint light filtering through the curtains. You feel a strange heaviness in the air, as if something fundamental has shifted. You try to stand, but your feet no longer touch the ground. Panic rises as you call out to your loved ones, but they pass by, oblivious to your presence. You reach out, only to realize that your hand passes through them like a wisp of smoke. In that moment, you look down and see yourself lying motionless in a coffin. It's a chilling realization. You are dead. But what now? Are you trapped between two worlds? Or is this simply a passage to another realm? Your loved ones mourn your loss, but you yearn to comfort them, to shout that you are still here, still aware. This vision forces us to confront profound questions. Have you truly lived your life to the fullest? Are there words left unspoken? Hugs never given? These reflections on life and death lead us into the intriguing realm of near-death experiences and the mysteries surrounding the afterlife. What happens when the soul departs from the body? Are there lessons to be learned from those who have come close to crossing that threshold? Today, we will explore these captivating questions, diving deep into personal stories that illuminate the connection between our lives and the moments we face at death. As we embark on this journey, I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever experienced something that made you question life or death? And if you find this discussion meaningful, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe. Your engagement helps us continue to explore these profound topics together. So, let's begin our exploration of what happens when the soul sees its own body at the funeral. What insights can we gain from those who have crossed that threshold? And how can their experiences guide us in living a life free of regret? Join me as we unravel the mysteries of existence, the lessons learned, and the importance of connection in our lives. Your journey toward understanding starts now. Imagine a moment when the world around you begins to fade, and you feel a profound sense of detachment. Your heart races, and there's a sudden stillness that envelops you. You've heard stories of near-death experiences, of people who have crossed the boundary between life and death and then returned. But now, you find yourself in that very scenario. As you look around, everything seems eerily familiar yet distant, as if you're watching a scene unfold from a great height. In that moment, you might feel a rush of emotions: fear, confusion, serenity, or even acceptance. It's a complex tapestry of feelings that defies explanation. You try to reach out to those you love, but your hands pass through them as if they were mere shadows. They walk by, wrapped in their own grief, completely unaware of your presence. You want to scream, to remind them that you still exist, but your voice is lost in the silence. As you gaze down at your lifeless body, a wave of realization washes over you. That body is you, yet it feels like a shell, an empty vessel that no longer holds your essence. You begin to ponder what it truly means to be alive. Were you ever truly present in your life? Or were you merely going through the motions? Did you chase after fleeting desires, accumulating possessions and accolades, or did you cultivate meaningful connections and experiences? In this space between life and death, you reflect on the choices you've made. Have you lived authentically? Were there moments of love, joy, and laughter that you fully embraced? Or did you let them slip away in the pursuit of something else? The realization hits that death might not be an end but rather a transition. A passage into another realm where the essence of who you are continues to evolve. Stories abound of those who have experienced a gentle transition. Some describe being enveloped in a warm, loving light, where they meet deceased loved ones who welcome them with open arms. These individuals often recount feelings of unconditional love and acceptance, as though they've finally returned home. In contrast, others report a terrifying experience filled with darkness and despair. They find themselves trapped in a void, haunted by their past mistakes and regrets, unable to grasp the reality of their situation. As you navigate this realm, you realize that your beliefs and actions in life profoundly influence your experience in death. Those who lived with compassion, kindness, and an open heart often find themselves embraced by light and love. Conversely, those who clung to material possessions, power, or unresolved issues may struggle to let go, facing the consequences of their choices in a profound way. In this moment of reflection, you might remember stories shared by others. A doctor recounting the peaceful passing of a kind elderly woman who saw a beautiful garden filled with light, contrasted with the panic of a selfish man who awoke screaming in a dark abyss. These narratives emphasize the significance of how we live, urging us to consider the legacy we will leave behind. As you linger in this state, you come to understand that death is not merely an endpoint but an invitation to evaluate your life. It is a chance to confront your fears, to seek forgiveness, and to find closure. The lessons learned in this experience may guide you in living a life that is rich in meaning and connection, where love prevails over fear, and where every moment is cherished. Ultimately, this journey through the experience of death offers profound insights into the nature of existence. It compels you to question everything you thought you knew about life and what lies beyond. It encourages you to seek a deeper understanding of yourself and your relationships, reminding you that the essence of your being transcends the physical realm. In this space of reflection, you find solace in the knowledge that love and connection endure, regardless of the boundaries of life and death. Near-death experiences, NDEs, are often described as some of the most profound and transformative moments in a person's life. Even when they occur in the face of death itself, these experiences can vary widely from one individual to another, yet they often share striking similarities that prompt deep reflection on the nature of existence. Picture yourself in a situation where your heart has stopped, and you find yourself floating above your body, observing the chaos around you. The frantic movements of medical personnel trying to revive you are juxtaposed with a serene detachment. It's as if you're witnessing a film of your own life, playing out in real time, yet you feel utterly removed from it. During this experience, many report a sense of peace that envelops them, a calmness that transcends the fear typically associated with death. In these moments, time seems to dissolve, seconds can feel like hours, and the urgency of life fades away. You might encounter a tunnel or a brilliant light, drawing you in with an irresistible force. Those who have traversed this path often describe it as an overwhelming sense of love and acceptance, where all worries and fears dissipate. Commonly, individuals recount meeting deceased loved ones during their NDEs. This reunion can be incredibly comforting, as they are greeted with open arms and an understanding that transcends earthly concerns. These encounters often reinforce the idea that love continues beyond death, that connections forged in life remain unbroken. The feeling of unconditional love can prompt profound realizations about the nature of relationships and the importance of nurturing them while we still have the chance. However, not all near-death experiences are filled with light and love. Some individuals report encountering darkness or confusion, often reflecting unresolved issues or deep-seated fears. In these cases, the experience can serve as a wake-up call, urging the person to confront aspects of their life they may have ignored. The experience can feel disorienting, leaving them with a sense of urgency to make amends and live more authentically. These contrasting experiences raise essential questions about the nature of our existence and the potential for personal growth. Are these NDEs merely hallucinations caused by a lack of oxygen or brain activity? Or do they point to a deeper reality that we are only beginning to understand? Many who have had these experiences return with a renewed sense of purpose, often describing a shift in priorities. They may become more compassionate, more focused on their relationships, and more appreciative of the simple joys in life. Research into near-death experiences has gained traction over the years, with numerous studies documenting these phenomena. Scientists and psychologists attempt to unravel the mystery, exploring whether NDEs might offer insights into consciousness and the afterlife. Some propose that NDEs are a natural response to trauma, while others suggest they could be glimpses into an existence beyond our physical reality. Regardless of the scientific explanations, the personal narratives that emerge from NDEs are powerful and transformative. They challenge us to reconsider our beliefs about life, death, and what it means to truly live. The stories of individuals who have crossed that threshold often serve as a reminder of the fragility of life and the importance of making choices that align with our values and desires. As we delve deeper into the realm of near-death experiences, we are invited to reflect on our own lives. How often do we take our existence for granted? How frequently do we prioritize what truly matters, love, connection, and authenticity, over the distractions of daily life? NDEs have the potential to inspire us to cultivate a life rich in meaning and purpose, encouraging us to embrace each moment fully and to cherish the relationships that define our journey. In the end, near-death experiences illuminate the possibility of a reality that extends beyond our immediate understanding. They invite us to explore the depths of our consciousness, to embrace the mysteries of existence, and to honor the connections that bind us, both in life and beyond. As we navigate our own paths, may we carry these lessons forward, ensuring that our lives are a reflection of love, compassion, and a deep appreciation for the gift of being alive. Personal stories of near-death experiences often resonate deeply with those who hear them. serving as powerful reminders of the fragility of life and the mysteries that lie beyond. One such story comes from a woman named Sarah, who, during a routine surgery, faced unexpected complications that led to her heart stopping for several minutes. As she hovered above her body, she felt an overwhelming sense of calm enveloping her. In that moment, she saw a bright light and felt a loving presence guiding her. The sensation was so profound that she felt as though she had returned to a place she had known long before. As Sarah observed the frantic efforts of the medical team below, she realized that she had never truly appreciated the depth of her relationships. In this moment of clarity, she began to see flashes of her life, moments filled with love, laughter, and even regret. She encountered her grandmother, who had passed years earlier, and felt an immense wave of love that reassured her everything would be all right. Just as she began to lose herself in this warmth, a voice urged her to return. The choice was not hers to make, but the lesson was clear. She needed to cherish the time she had left and reconnect with those she loved. Another compelling narrative comes from a man named David, who experienced a drastically different near-death experience. Following a severe car accident, David found himself in a dark void, devoid of sound or light. Instead of warmth and love, he felt an overwhelming sense of dread. As he floated in this unfamiliar space, memories of unresolved conflicts with family and friends flooded his mind. The experience felt like a confrontation with his own life choices, forcing him to confront the pain he had caused others and the opportunities he had squandered. When he finally awakened in the hospital, David was forever changed. The darkness he had experienced became a catalyst for transformation. He reached out to those he had wronged, seeking forgiveness and attempting to mend broken relationships. This journey into the depths of despair gave him a newfound appreciation for life and a commitment to live with empathy and authenticity. These personal stories illustrate the profound impact that near-death experiences can have on individuals. They reveal not only the emotional and spiritual dimensions of facing death but also the transformative power of such encounters. Many who share their experiences report a shift in perspective, prompting them to prioritize love and connection over material pursuits. In another case, a young woman named Emily recounted her experience during a medical emergency. While unconscious, she felt herself being pulled into a serene landscape filled with vibrant colors and gentle sounds. It was a place of pure peace, and she described the beauty in ways that words could hardly capture. As she walked along a path, she encountered various figures who represented different stages of her life, each offering messages of encouragement and love. When she returned to her body, she carried with her an unshakable sense of purpose and a commitment to live a meaningful life. The stories of Sarah, David, and Emily exemplify the diverse nature of near-death experiences, each shedding light on the unique lessons they impart. These narratives invite us to reflect on our own lives and the relationships we nurture. They serve as a reminder that each moment is precious and that the connections we forge with others are what truly matter in the end. The shared human experience of facing death, whether through personal encounters or the stories of others, encourages us to embrace life with open hearts. These stories inspire us to confront our fears, to seek forgiveness, and to cultivate deeper connections with those we love. In navigating our own journeys, we are reminded that life is a tapestry woven from our experiences, relationships, and the love we share. Ultimately, these personal stories transcend the boundaries of life and death, urging us to live fully and authentically while we have the chance. The connection between life and death is a profound and intricate tapestry woven from our experiences, relationships, and the choices we make. It invites us to explore the meaning behind our existence and challenges us to confront the inevitable end that awaits us all. This connection often becomes clearer when we reflect on how our lives are lived in the shadow of mortality. Many people find that the awareness of death can serve as a powerful motivator. It can catalyze a shift in perspective, prompting us to reevaluate our priorities and focus on what truly matters. For some, the realization that life is finite brings a renewed appreciation for everyday moments, the laughter shared with friends, the warmth of a loved one's embrace, or the beauty of a sunset. This awareness encourages us to engage more fully with our lives, to take risks, and to embrace opportunities for growth and connection. The stories of those who have faced life-threatening situations often illustrate this dynamic beautifully. When confronted with their mortality, many individuals experience a profound awakening. They begin to recognize the importance of nurturing relationships and making amends. The realization that time is limited often leads them to forgive past grievances, reach out to estranged family members, or express love that had previously gone unspoken. This journey of reconciliation not only enriches their own lives but also transforms the lives of those around them. Moreover, the connection between life and death can serve as a reminder of the legacy we leave behind. How do we want to be remembered? What impact do we wish to have on the world? These questions arise as we contemplate our existence in relation to the inevitability of death. Many find that living with intention, focusing on kindness, compassion, and authenticity, creates a legacy that transcends our physical presence. It is the memories we leave in the hearts of others that endure, shaping how we are remembered long after we are gone. In this context, the act of living becomes a conscious choice to embrace vulnerability and authenticity. It encourages us to step outside our comfort zones, to pursue our passions, and to connect more deeply with others. The fear of death can drive us to avoid risk, but it can also inspire courage. We learn to face our fears head-on, realizing that the potential for growth often lies just beyond our comfort zone. The connection between life and death also invites us to reflect on the lessons that can be gleaned from those who have experienced near-death situations. Their stories often reveal that love is a central theme in their experiences. Whether they encountered a brilliant light or felt embraced by deceased loved ones, the message is clear. Love endures beyond the physical realm. This realization encourages us to cultivate love and connection in our own lives, fostering relationships that will resonate long after we are gone. Ultimately, the interplay between life and death serves as a reminder that our time here is precious. It urges us to live fully, to embrace the present moment, and to prioritize what truly matters. By acknowledging our mortality, we can see life in all its richness and complexity. The connection between life and death is not merely a dichotomy, it is a continuum that invites us to reflect on our existence, our choices, and the legacy we wish to create. As we navigate this intricate dance between life and death, we are encouraged to cherish our experiences, to connect with others, and to live with intention. In doing so, we honor the profound truth that life is fleeting, and in that fleeting nature lies its beauty. The connections we forge, the love we share, and the memories we create become the essence of our journey, reminding us that even in the face of death, we can find meaning, purpose, and enduring love. The connection between life and death is a profound and intricate tapestry woven from our experiences, relationships, and the choices we make. It invites us to explore the meaning behind our existence and challenges us to confront the inevitable end that awaits us all. This connection often becomes clearer when we reflect on how our lives are lived in the shadow of mortality. Many people find that the awareness of death can serve as a powerful motivator. It can catalyze a shift in perspective, prompting us to reevaluate our priorities and focus on what truly matters. For some, the realization that life is finite brings a renewed appreciation for everyday moments, the laughter shared with friends, the warmth of a loved one's embrace, or the beauty of a sunset. This awareness encourages us to engage more fully with our lives, to take risks, and to embrace opportunities for growth and connection. The stories of those who have faced life-threatening situations often illustrate this dynamic beautifully. When confronted with their mortality, many individuals experience a profound awakening. They begin to recognize the importance of nurturing relationships and making amends. The realization that time is limited often leads them to forgive past grievances, reach out to estranged family members, or express love that had previously gone unspoken. This journey of reconciliation not only enriches their own lives but also transforms the lives of those around them. Moreover, the connection between life and death can serve as a reminder of the legacy we leave behind. How do we want to be remembered? What impact do we wish to have on the world? These questions arise as we contemplate our existence in relation to the inevitability of death. Many find that living with intention, focusing on kindness, compassion, and authenticity, creates a legacy that transcends our physical presence. It is the memories we leave in the hearts of others that endure, shaping how we are remembered long after we are gone. In this context, the act of living becomes a conscious choice to embrace vulnerability and authenticity. It encourages us to step outside our comfort zones, to pursue our passions, and to connect more deeply with others. The fear of death can drive us to avoid risk, but it can also inspire courage. We learn to face our fears head-on, realizing that the potential for growth often lies just beyond our comfort zone. The connection between life and death also invites us to reflect on the lessons that can be gleaned from those who have experienced near-death situations. Their stories often reveal that love is a central theme in their experiences. whether they encountered a brilliant light or felt embraced by deceased loved ones. The message is clear. Love endures beyond the physical realm. This realization encourages us to cultivate love and connection in our own lives, fostering relationships that will resonate long after we are gone. Ultimately, the interplay between life and death serves as a reminder that our time here is precious. It urges us to live fully, to embrace the present moment, and to prioritize what truly matters. By acknowledging our mortality, we can see life in all its richness and complexity. The connection between life and death is not merely a dichotomy, it is a continuum that invites us to reflect on our existence, our choices, and the legacy we wish to create. As we navigate this intricate dance between life and death, we are encouraged to cherish our experiences, to connect with others, and to live with intention. In doing so, we honor the profound truth that life is fleeting, and in that fleeting nature lies its beauty. The connections we forge, the love we share, and the memories we create become the essence of our journey, reminding us that even in the face of death, we can find meaning, purpose, and enduring love. Reincarnation is a concept that has fascinated humanity for centuries, weaving its way through various cultures and spiritual traditions. It posits that the soul undergoes a cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, learning lessons and evolving through each lifetime. This belief invites profound contemplation about the nature of existence and our purpose in life. Many who embrace the idea of reincarnation find comfort in the notion that life is not a singular event but part of a larger journey. The experiences we encounter are seen as opportunities for growth, shaping our souls through love, loss, and learning. This perspective encourages us to view challenges not merely as obstacles but as essential lessons that contribute to our spiritual evolution. Personal stories of past life recollections often emerge as compelling examples of this belief. Some individuals report vivid memories of lives lived long ago, complete with names, places, and experiences that seem too detailed to be mere imagination. These accounts can range from the mundane to the extraordinary, revealing insights into historical events and cultural practices. Such recollections often spark deep curiosity and introspection, prompting individuals to explore their past and consider how it informs their present. The idea of reincarnation can also bring a sense of responsibility. If we believe that our actions have consequences that extend beyond a single lifetime, it encourages us to live with greater mindfulness and compassion. The choices we make, the kindness we show, and the love we share ripple through time, affecting not just our current existence but also our future ones. This interconnectedness fosters a deeper sense of empathy, urging us to consider how our lives impact others on a broader scale. Spiritual insights gained from the concept of reincarnation often emphasize the importance of healing and growth. Many traditions suggest that unresolved issues from past lives can manifest in our current experiences, leading to fears, phobias, or challenges that seem inexplicable. By recognizing these patterns, individuals can embark on a journey of healing, seeking to understand and release the burdens they carry. This process can lead to profound transformation, allowing for a more authentic and fulfilling life. Moreover, the beliefs surrounding reincarnation often intersect with ideas about karma, the law of cause and effect. This principle suggests that our actions in one life will influence our circumstances in future lives. The interplay between karma and reincarnation encourages us to consider our behavior and its impact, fostering a sense of accountability for our choices. It serves as a reminder that while we may not be able to change the past, we have the power to shape our future through conscious actions in the present. As we explore the spiritual insights related to reincarnation, we are invited to reflect on our own beliefs and experiences. Whether or not one subscribes to the idea of rebirth, the underlying themes of growth, connection, and responsibility resonate deeply. They challenge us to live authentically, to seek healing, and to foster compassion in our interactions with others. In contemplating the cycle of life, death, and rebirth, we may find a renewed sense of purpose. The notion that our souls are on a continuous journey encourages us to embrace each moment, recognizing that every experience contributes to our overall evolution. This perspective can inspire us to approach life with curiosity and openness, viewing challenges as stepping stones rather than setbacks. Ultimately, reincarnation and the spiritual insights associated with it invite us to explore the deeper dimensions of our existence. They encourage us to seek understanding, healing, and connection, reminding us that we are part of a vast tapestry of life that extends beyond our immediate experience. In this way, the journey of the soul becomes a profound exploration of love, learning, and the infinite possibilities that await us in every new beginning. Relationships are at the heart of the human experience, shaping our lives in profound ways. They provide us with love, support, and a sense of belonging, acting as a foundation upon which we build our identities and navigate the complexities of life. The connections we forge with others, be it family, friends, or romantic partners, are often the most significant aspects of our journey. The importance of relationships becomes particularly apparent when we face challenges or crises. During difficult times, it is often the support of loved ones that helps us persevere. Their presence can offer comfort, encouragement, and perspective, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. These bonds can serve as a lifeline, providing the strength we need to overcome adversity. Moreover, relationships enrich our lives in countless ways. They bring joy, laughter, and shared experiences that create lasting memories. Whether it's a heartfelt conversation with a friend, a family gathering filled with laughter, or a quiet moment with a partner, these interactions contribute to our overall sense of happiness and fulfillment. The simple act of connecting with others can elevate our mood and provide a sense of purpose, reminding us of the beauty in shared human experiences. In addition to emotional support, relationships also play a crucial role in our personal growth. Engaging with others allows us to learn more about ourselves, challenging us to reflect on our values, beliefs, and behaviors. Through interactions with diverse individuals, we gain new perspectives and insights, fostering empathy and understanding. These connections can push us out of our comfort zones, encouraging us to embrace vulnerability and authenticity. The impact of relationships extends beyond individual well-being. They also influence our broader communities. Strong, healthy relationships foster social cohesion, creating environments where individuals feel valued and supported. Communities built on trust and connection are more resilient, as members work together to face challenges and celebrate successes. In this way, the importance of relationships is not only personal but also societal, contributing to the well-being of entire communities. As we navigate the complexities of life, it is essential to prioritize and nurture our relationships. This requires intentionality and effort, as meaningful connections do not simply happen, they are cultivated through open communication, understanding, and mutual respect. Investing time in our relationships helps to strengthen bonds and deepen connections, allowing us to experience the richness of shared lives. In a world that often emphasizes individual achievement and success, it is easy to overlook the significance of relationships. Yet, when we reflect on our lives, it becomes clear that the moments we cherish most are often those spent with others. The laughter shared, the tears shed, and the support exchanged create a tapestry of experiences that define our existence. Ultimately, the importance of relationships cannot be overstated. They are the threads that weave together the fabric of our lives, providing support, joy, and meaning. As we journey through life, let us remember to cherish and nurture the connections we have, recognizing that it is in these relationships that we find our greatest strength and fulfillment. As we come to the end of our exploration into the themes of life, death, relationships, and spiritual insights, it becomes evident that these elements are intricately connected, each influencing the other in profound ways. Our journey through life is marked by the experiences we gather, the relationships we cultivate, and the lessons we learn along the way. Reflecting on the importance of relationships, we recognize that they are essential to our well-being and personal growth. The bonds we form with others not only provide support during challenging times but also enrich our lives with joy and shared experiences. These connections remind us of our shared humanity and the power of compassion. They urge us to nurture and cherish the people in our lives, for it is in these relationships that we often find our greatest strength and solace. The exploration of near-death experiences and the concept of reincarnation invites us to consider the deeper meanings of our existence. These themes challenge us to reflect on our choices, our values, and the legacy we wish to leave behind. They encourage us to live with intention, embracing the present moment while remaining open to the lessons life offers. The acknowledgement of our mortality can serve as a powerful motivator to seek fulfillment and connection, pushing us to prioritize what truly matters. In contemplating the cycle of life and death, we gain insights into the importance of living authentically and embracing the journey with all its complexities. Each experience, whether joyous or painful, contributes to our growth and understanding. Accepting this cycle allows us to approach life with a sense of curiosity and resilience, knowing that every moment is an opportunity for learning and transformation. As we reflect on these interconnected themes, we are reminded of the beauty and richness of the human experience. Life is a tapestry woven from our relationships, experiences, and the love we share. By recognizing the significance of these connections and the lessons they impart, we can navigate our paths with greater awareness and purpose. Ultimately, the journey of life is one of discovery, of ourselves, of others, and of the deeper truths that bind us all. Embracing this journey with an open heart allows us to cultivate meaningful relationships, seek understanding, and live fully in each moment. As we move forward, may we carry these reflections with us, honoring the connections we forge and the lessons we learn, creating a life that is rich in love, fulfillment, and purpose.